Welcome. Today we are going to focus on a spine mobility lengthening series. About 15-20 minutes. Nice if you have been sitting, kind of at the desk, driving, haven't been moving for a while, just to open and lengthen everything up. So come on down. We're going to start on our hands and knees. So hands directly under your shoulders, knees are directly underneath your hips. And we're just going to start with a little bit of our pelvic tilt here. So that's that idea of tucking your pelvis under, so it's curling towards your belly button and then it's releasing back down. So that idea of your pubic bone tucking under towards your belly button and then pointing back down towards the ground. In other words, it's that little curl and release. Notice now, can you get some movement through the pelvis and lower back without moving up into that mid-back and shoulders just yet? Noticing how that feels. Let's do 3 more. Check in that you're still breathing. 2. 1. Then from here, we're going to move just through the shoulders now. So thinking about your breastbone dropping down towards the mat, so almost like your shoulder blades are gliding towards each other. And then using your hands, you're going to press into the mat, feel the shoulder blades glide away from each other, feel that space between them. So it's a drop down, shoulder blades coming together, it's a push away with the hands, feel them move away from each other. With this one, often, if shoulder blades are a little tight or stiff, it'll be hard to get a feel for this movement and we might want to do some other strategies. So notice, are your elbows staying straight? Is your spine staying fairly straight? So the movement's coming, as I said, from shoulder blades rather than spine. 2 more. Noticing where your head is in relation to your body. And then come back somewhere in the middle and we're going to come into that full cat-cow. So let's start again at the pelvis. Tuck the tailbone under, rounding through the spine. Press through the arms to curl up. Finding all that length and space. Take a breath in here. And then you're going to roll back down. Get that sense of those shoulder blades dropping down. Chest lifts a little as we peel back. 2 more. Press to round up. Opening the back of the body. Using the breath now. Breathe in through the nose. As you exhale, then unfold back down, bone by bone. Almost getting a little bit longer. So crown of the head reaching in front, tailbone reaching back behind. Once more, tail tucks under, curl and round. And then we're rolling back down again. And then we're going to do a little bit of circles. So imagine that you are in a hula hoop and you're just going to let your hips circle around. And just notice now, are you holding things kind of stiff and tighter? Can you allow a little bit of movement at your rib cage, maybe even your head? Don't think about this one too much. And then we'll go the other direction. So hip circle the other way. And just let the rest of you do whatever it wants. 3, 2, 1. Pause there. You're going to tuck your toes under. And then from here, so we're going to push back, so as if you're going to kind of sit back onto your heels. And then you're going to round through the spine to pull forwards. So we go flat back, push back, curl and round forward. It's a little bit like a wave. You're making this one continuous movement. 2 more. And once more. And then we're going to lower down onto our forearms. And then we're going to go the other direction. So it's almost like you're going to sniff the floor. You're going to scoop and round forwards. You're going to press up, round back. Elbows drop. Scoop forwards, round and sit back. Stay breathing. 2 more. And once more. And then from here, we can walk the hands back. You're going to come all the way up into a tall kneeling position. Feet are going to stay tucked behind you. And don't forget about those baby toes. Sometimes they can escape, so make sure they're still a little flexed on the feet. If it's really uncomfortable for the feet, obviously take them out of this position. And then from here, so arms are going to reach up in front. We're reaching out through the crown of the head, and we're going to come into a little hinge back here. So from the knees, keeping that length through the spine, we're moving back and then release. Then we're going to sit back onto the heels and then rise up. So we hinge back and then sit back. 2 more each way. Hinge back, opening the front of the hips, sit back, and once more, and sit back, and then we rise up. You can free those poor feet, and you're going to take your left leg out in front here. So a little bit like a kneeling lunge position. We're going to interlace the fingers, take a breath in. You're going to reach the arms up and forward. So we're opening the front of the body. And then from here, you're going to push back off that left foot as if you're going to kiss your left knee, opening the back of that left leg. 3 more like this. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, push back. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, push back. Last one, lift and lengthen. Pause, your arms circle around. You're going to reach them straight up ahead. You're keeping that little tuck through the pelvis here, so we're keeping that length through the body. And we're going to come into a little bit of a twist. As you exhale, you're going to reach the right fingers forward as if you're going to touch the wall in front. Body turns to the left a little. Come back to center. Exhale. Left arm reaches. We twist to the right a little. And back to center. And again. Right arm reaches. And then left. This time we're going to add on a little bit of rotation. Right arm reaches forward, but then it's as if you're going to draw a bow, you're going to pull it back. Left arm reaches forward, you're going to open that right arm behind, turn to look. And there's a moment here where both your arms are reaching away from each other. You're creating a little bit more twist. Take a breath in, and then that right elbow bends, and we come on back. Once more this side. Right arm reaches forward, draw your bow. An arrow, reach that left arm back, right arm reaching back, twist, breath, and then come on back in. From there, both arms drop down. Let's swap over. That left knee comes down, right leg comes in front. And again from here, interlace fingers. We're going to reach up, find that lengthened space through the front of the body. And then you're pushing off that right foot as if you're going to kiss your right knee. And then lift and lengthen. 3 more. Feel that lengthened space through the front of the body, shining the chest up towards the ceiling, pushing off that right foot to come on back. 2 more. And then from here, we're going to open to lift and lengthen. Stay here, circle the arms around, reach them up in front. Little bit of rotation to begin. Right arm reaches, and then left arm. Feel that twist through the mid-back, the rib cage. And then from here, next time that left arm reaches forward, begin to pull it back. Think about that bow and arrow. You're drawing back, elbow reaches, hand opens, turn to look over the left shoulder. Moment here, we pause, reach both arms away from each other, elbow bends, and then come on back in. And again, draw back and open. Breath in, and elbow bends. We come on back. Let's do 1 more. And reach. Elbow bends, and then we come on back in, and both arms come on down. From here then, we're going to come into a tall kneeling position again. Feet can be flat this time. And from here, so arms are dropped down by our sides. We've width and space across the chest here. Taking a big breath in and reach your hands up onto the rib cage. From here, using your hands, you're going to glide the ribs to the right and then push back to the left. So this idea where your pelvis, your legs don't move here, it's your rib cage sliding side to side. Your hands guiding that movement. Notice how that feels. And then we're going to add on here, we're going to come into some circles. So you go to the right, open up in front, push to the left. So again, that hula hoop idea, circling around. And then a couple the other direction. And once more. And then come on back to center. From here, right hand comes behind the head. Left arm is going to come as if you're holding a tray here. So this is that idea of mobilizing a little bit of the nervous system. So we're going to press the left arm, reach it away, and then come on back in. And once more. If that feels okay and that it doesn't cause any irritation, you're going to bring the head away from the hand and then everything back in. For 3, 2, 1, and then come on back in, and we swap over. Left hand behind the head, right hand as if you're holding your tray. You're going to reach it away and pull back in. Again, noticing how the shoulder feels, how the neck feels. If anything gives weird sensations, don't push into that, back off it a little. We don't want to irritate anything here. If it feels okay, next time you press away, you're going to bend the head away. So head comes to the left, arm reaches away, everything back to center. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we come on down. Arms drop down. And we're going to come and sit on our mat with our legs out in front. Little bit of space between those feet and knees. Hands come in behind the knees or the thighs here, and you're going to pull yourself up using your arms to find this really tall sit position. You want to be stacked right up on top of your sit bones, finding a little bit more length. From here, take a breath in. As you exhale, press those feet into the mat. You're going to tip your weight behind those sit bones. You're going to find that C curve. So we're opening the back of the ribs, shoulder blades spreading wide, head dropping down. Take a breath in, feel that space through the back of the body. Exhale, rising back up, finding a little bit more length. And again, breath in at the top. Exhale, push through the feet, curling around back. Feel that spread through the back of the body. Inhale, pause here. Using the breath as a stretch from the inside out. Exhale to rise on up. And we one more. Exhale, rolling back. Use the feet. Press down through the feet, connecting through the body. And then we rise on up. From here, to add on, arms come away. Find that length. Exhale, press through the feet. We find that C curve again. From here, it's almost like your arms are reaching forward as your body's going back. And then we rise on up. Twice more. And last one, push through the feet. Exhale to curl back. Feel that weight tip behind those sit bones. Arms are reaching forward. Opening the back of the body. Head dropping down. Take a breath in. And then we rise on up. Arms come on down. We're going to transition down onto our backs. So head is heavy. Little bit of space between feet and knees. Spine is long on the mat. So nudge maybe those shoulder blades around till you feel kind of that heaviness. Palms can be flat down onto the mat, slightly outside the body here. So you can use them for as much or as little support as you like. We're going to just tip forward and back into our pelvic tilt here. So creating that little arch forwards, then creating that little tip back. Again, you're using the feet and you're almost allowing this kind of ripple effect through the body. So you'll notice as we tip the pelvis forwards, it has this knock-on effect of the ribcage and the head. As you tip the pelvis back, same thing. If nothing's happening at the ribcage and the head, just check in. Are you clenching, tightening? Could you maybe keep the mouth slightly open? So a real kind of easy, effortless movement as we tip forward and back. We have 4 more to go. Feeling this ripple through the body. And then we're going to continue to roll up into our bridge. So press through the feet,
reaching those knees away. So again, we're trying to create more length through the spine. Pause here, take a breath in. As you exhale, delay the pelvis. You're going to peel back down through the spine, bone by bone. Take a moment at the bottom, everything rests heavy. Tip the pelvis forward, press through the feet. Rise on up, knees reaching away. And now as we come down, we're going to create a little bit more sense of length. So imagine that you're going to slide the heels back towards you as you come down, that you're almost creating a little bit more space between each vertebrae as you come down. Once more, press through those feet, knees reaching long as we rise up. Imagine you're going to slide those heels back towards you to come on down. From here, arms are going to reach up. We're going to rise up into our bridge. And then as you roll back down this time, arms are going to reach up and away. Again, that idea of creating length and space. As we rise up, arms come on back in. They can reach all the way back down towards the mat. As we roll down, they can reach up and away. Twice more. Arms reach. Knees reach all the time, creating length. Using that exhale to peel back down. Lengthening arms overhead. Last one. And then we're coming all the way back down. Arms can come on down. And you're going to bring them out to the side so they're in a T position. You're going to cross the right leg over the left now. And then we're going to come into a little bit of a twist. So your lower body is going to go towards the left. Your head gently rolls towards the right. And come on back to center. And again, little twist. And back to center. You can choose how much or how little you want to go here. Might hear a few clicks and cracks as you do this. And then come on back to center. Let's swap to the other side. So right leg comes down, left leg crosses over. Lower body going to the right, head rolling to the left. And then everything back to center. And again, exhale, drop down. And really almost think about kind of letting gravity help here. Your legs are just falling to one side, your head is just falling to the other. We're not pushing. And then let everything come on up. Uncross those legs. You're going to interlace the fingers, make that little cup with your hands. So you're going to bring the hands behind the head here. So you want to make sure you're actually supporting the head rather than just kind of holding on to the neck or the ears here. So there's almost like a pull of the hands into the head and a push of the head into the hands. We take a breath in, and as you exhale, using the arms to lift the head, we're going to curl up and find this flexed position where the lower ribs are dropping heavy. Take a breath in and exhale to come on down. So this is just like our bridge in that we're lengthening the spine as we curl up. So we're creating more and more length through the back of the body. And even as we come down, that sense that your head is going to reach a little further away on the mat. Once more. Breath in. And then exhale to come on down. From here, take both legs to tabletop. Take the hands in behind the legs. You're going to press through the legs. We transition back up into sitting. And we're going to swivel back over onto our hands and knees. And back to where we started with that cat-cow. So feet can be flat here. And you're just going to roll up through the spine and roll back down. And maybe just notice how all of that feels compared to when you started. Is there a little bit more movement? Can we find a little bit more length? And once more. And then from here, we're going to tuck those toes under. Knees can come in back together. Walk yourself back. And then from here, we're going to unfold. So we're in our forward flex position. Head is heavy. Knees are soft as they need to be. One more breath in. As you exhale, press through those feet to rise on up. One bone at a time. Find a little bit more length, a little bit more space. Allow those palms to open in front. Feel that width and space across the chest. Find a little bit more length out through the crown of the head. We'll take a breath in. Arms can reach up. Find a little bit more length. Exhale, come on down. Give everything a little shake out. And that's us all done.